Hi everybody, back in the studio again. Having just finished my purple manzano jacket, I'm free to start another project. So I've been rifling around through my stuff this morning to find out what I'm going to make next. On the table here in front, I've got a tunic that I made about 12 years ago that I wore a lot at the time. Obviously I was having a very goth phase then, and this tunic was upcycled from old clothes, and it's mostly synthetic fabrics, so I don't want to put it into the waste stream. I want to try to remake it in a way that it's going to get lots more wear. Yeah, so this has been quite roughly overprinted, as you can see. It's kind of gothic. Yeah, so this is one of the garments I'm going to upcycle. Another thing I've selected to possibly work with is an old skirt of mine, and you can see from the size of it, it was quite some time ago. Yeah, it's cotton actually. It's got this neat net, that fish net, what we used to call that, and it's also got lovely ruffles there with the raw edge, also from that same goth phase. Going through my prints, my printed resources, these are the things I've selected. This was a applique cotton skirt. The appliques are of course these stripes and triangles, and I've done some printing on there, and this is potentially a piece I could incorporate into the project. Another piece printed off those texture boards I've shown you lately. Spots from the texture board. These are all printed from cotton or polycotton mixed sheets. Grey on grey from the pressure plate, and this quite large intricate piece yeah, so it's actually like about maybe a bit more than 1 metre wide and maybe 1.5 metres long, so a really big piece of textile there potentially to work in. The pattern I'm going to use is my Zelda woman's top. Zelda was my very first PDF sewing pattern that I published back in 2014, so it's now about 8 years since I published that first pattern, and I like to work with it. It's got lots of features, great features, and I think I might put one of the dresses I've hacked from Zelda on a dress model to show you later some of the versions I've made of it. Okay, so now that I've auditioned that pile of stuff before you, I'm about to start cutting the pieces out. Back in a little while. I cut the bodices off the tunic that I'm upcycling, patch them together again, and cut the top left hand portion of the Zelda top. The front of the Zelda top has got 3 panels. This is the center panel, and this is the side panel. these pieces of cording down here were a feature on the original sheet. So I'm going to go away and sew these together, come back in a bit. Oh, and also this large scrap that was cut out at the beginning, I'm going to make a pocket on this part of the panel down here. Back soon. Quick update to show the patch pocket at the bottom of this panel. I elasticated the top of it. This will give it a bit more fullness, sitting down there at the bottom of the panel. Update on progress with the front. I think I'm going to be doing some more printing over here to give this, tie this piece in better, I think, with the rest of the garment. This is looking a little too clean, so I will be catching up with you in another video what happens over here and how I put the rest of the garment together. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and please subscribe to my channel.